Hello, I'm Vicky, and you're with Grammy in the Kitchen. Today we're making a spinach cream cheese chicken roll with fettuccine, garlic and oil, with spinach, Parmesan cheese, and a secret ingredient. If you want to see how we make this, stick around. Hit that subscribe button. We would love to have you part of the Grammy family. So without further ado, aprons on, get started. Alright, so this is what we're using. We have 1 pack of chicken. This has 2 chicken breasts. Make this recipe according to your family size. We're using fettuccine. We broke it up into thirds, and we have 6 ounces of fettuccine noodles. We're using a half of a brick of sour cream. Got some Parmesan cheese we're going to shred into our sauce. Got some garlic and some frozen spinach that we've had sitting out. So we're going to go ahead and move on and get this recipe going. So we're going to go ahead and get started with our cream cheese filling. So I have a half of a brick of this cream cheese sitting at room temperature. Just going to dump it all into this bowl. I'll make sure I get all the little bits and pieces. I'm not using this whole thing in the filling. Measuring cup right here. The rest of this we're going to put into the garlic and oil pasta. Alright, we're just going to set this in the refrigerator till we're ready. Get this all mixed up. Pepper. And salt. Alright, so we got that all mixed up. Now we're going to work on our chicken. Saran wrap. I am going to lay the saran wrap down on my cutting board. And these are actually small pieces. I was going to stuff them, but I think we're just going to roll them now since these are little pieces. Alright, so we got a piece right here. We're just going to flatten it out. Roll the paper towel, the saran wrap over top of it. Just going to gently smash it. We're going to move it over to this plate right here. This one's a little bit bigger. I think I want to fillet this. So I got a knife. Just trying to cut it right down the middle. This one still has the tenderloin attached to it. Now we have 2 pieces. I'm going to bring you a little closer so you can see what I'm looking at here. Alright, so we're just going to pound it without breaking the meat up. We don't want to have any holes. And the other piece of that fillet. Just gently hit it with the rolling pin. Just grab that tenderloin. And the other tenderloin. last piece. Have some kitchen twine here. At about a foot. We'll start off with 6. So we're going to take a piece of chicken, scoop a little bit of our filling, dab it right there in the middle. Starting on the shortest, the narrowest end. Trying to keep everything inside. We're going to roll it up. Take one of our twines. We're not going to try to squeeze this out. Just going to put a little knot here just to hold everything into place, and then another one. Make sure all the filling stays inside. That is one. So we have one. We're going to move on to the rest. We're using about maybe a tablespoon of mixture with the short, narrowest end. Going to roll it up. Take a piece of twine. Double knot it. And then another one. Make sure the filling stays inside. Alright, it actually has the tendon still in here. We don't want to bite into that. So we're going to cut that out ever so easy. Without putting a hole in the chicken. That I did. I think I'm going to put the two tendons together. That way it makes one. Alrighty. So I take this a little bit less. And roll those two tendons together. Alright, so I have 3 more pieces left. Let me do that really quick and I'll bring you right back. Alright, so I've got all the pieces with the cream cheese, spinach, stuffed and wrapped chicken. I do have the oven on. It's preheating at 350. But we're going to sear these on the stove first, and then we're going to put them in the oven. And while they're in the oven, we're going to work on the pasta. So I have a cast iron skillet right here. We're going to put a good amount of olive oil in here. Turn the flame on. Wait till the oil gets hot. We have a little bit of mixture of the cream cheese left over. This will not go to waste. We will actually put this in the pasta. And I'm using a cast iron because it's both stovetop safe and oven safe. So that way we don't have to worry about transferring it to a new dish in order to put it in the oven. We season in layers. The chicken, I did wash my hands and dry my hands, and I got rid of the chicken juice towel. So we're just going to put a little salt on those. And a little pepper. We're just seasoning the chicken. The whole bottom of this pan is covered in oil, so it's not just a little bit of oil, it's a lot of oil. If I were to had to guess, I'd probably say around 1/8 of a cup. Alright, so we got our wrapped chicken. Going to add that to the hot oil. Try not to squeeze the cream cheese filling out. And we're not going to touch those. We're going to have a nice sear on the bottom. If it doesn't move freely, it's not ready. And that is not moving freely. So we're going to let it sit. I'm going to turn it down just to a medium low. We're going to let it cook on that side for a little bit, then we're going to stick it in the oven. See how we have some browning on it? That is what we're looking for. Exactly what we're looking for. Some of the stuffing and the filling of it is starting to come out, but that's okay. It's just going to make a delicious sauce for the pasta. We're going to turn the flame off. Got a piece of aluminum foil. We're going to cover that. We're going to put it in the oven. Probably going to keep it in the oven for about 15 to 20 minutes. Perfect time to start on the pasta. Medium size saucepan with water. I have the fire underneath of it. We're going to go ahead and season this with salt. Going to put a lid on it. And when that goes up to a boil, we'll add our pasta. I think I forgot to hit record. So we have 6 cloves of garlic that we put through the garlic press in here. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. Cannot believe I forgot to hit the record button. But that is 6 cloves of garlic we put through the garlic press. Alright, back to the stove. Okay, the water is up to a boil. Okay, the water is up to a boil. We're going to go ahead and add our pasta. We're going to cook this al dente because we're going to finish cooking it in the um, we're going to finish cooking this in the garlic and oil sauce. So we're going to cook it for 6 minutes. Watching the clock. 6 minutes. Heat off. We are going to reserve some of this pasta water. So we have a pot here. Good liberal amount of olive oil. Turn the heat on. We're going to go ahead and dump the rest of this spinach from this bag into this bowl. And if you remember, this is the bowl we had our cream cheese spinach mixture. And I reserved 1 cup of the pasta water. We're going to add our 6 cloves of garlic. We're going to toast those up just a little bit. Let's do the sunflower seeds. I think it'd add a nice little texture to it. If you don't have it, leave it out. Probably going to do 1/4 cup. Just want to toast those just a little bit. Starting to get very, very fragrant in here. Let's go ahead and add our salt and pepper. Add our 1 cup of pasta water. Slowly. Our cooked pasta. We're going to add our spinach and the leftover cream cheese mixture. Now we want to get some of that water evaporated and also cook the pasta through. We have our Parmesan cheese and our grater. We're just going to grate this right inside on top of it. We need to taste it for our salt and pepper. So we need to grab a pasta. Nope, I think we're good. Oh, I'm so glad I put that sunflower seeds in there. It is so good. Let's grab our chicken and see what that looks like. Heat to medium low. on the chicken, we need to remove all of the string. And we're going to nest them in the sauce. We're going to get all the goodness out of this pan and dump it into this pan. Put a lid on it. We're going to let it cook for about 15 minutes on low. And that's what's for dinner. Don't that look delicious? Okay, we're going to taste this and see how delicious it is. If it's as delicious as it looks, it's going to be really good. Heat off. And I'm going to move you over to the island so we can taste this. Alright, so we have some chicken, spinach, cream cheese. Let's get a little bit of this pasta. That is delicious. With the sunflower seeds, you got to make this. This is really, really good. Thank you for hanging out with me today while we made this dinner. Spinach, cream cheese, stuffed chicken over a bed of fettuccine, garlic and oil with spinach with a bonus of sunflower seeds. If this is something you think you would be interested in making, give me a thumbs up. But I want to thank you for watching this video all the way through. Thank you very much. You have a wonderful day.